So, let's explore around a little bit, see where we are now. So we'll just go over here. And look, it looks like a mushroom. This mushroom is large and aromatic. Let's get the mushroom. You reach down and pick a fat mushroom. Alright, back over this way. This away. And we can see the castle back there. Okay. Now, there doesn't seem to be much to do aside from fall into this hole. So that is what we're going to do. Just fall. Ouch! How I survived that fall, I do not know. But I did. So, that is definitely a good thing. So let's go across this way. And walk over in this cave, see where it leads us. Oh no, a giant rat? I have a feeling that rat will eat us. But maybe I should try to befriend the rat. So maybe if I give some cheese to the rat, he won't eat me. The rat drools at the sight of the cheese and snatches it from your hand. You might want to count your fingers. The rat scrambles to the wall and seems to magically merge with it. Well, I had better count my fingers. You count your fingers and are relieved to see you still have all of them. Well, let's continue into this room. Alright, let's open the door then. The door slowly opens. The leprechauns revere the power of the four-leaf clover. With it in your possession, they will leave you alone. Well, I'll play the fiddle, because I've heard that leprechauns love fiddle music. Leprechauns love fiddle music. Have you ever seen such frenzied dancing? Totally involved in the music, they dance right out of the room. Oh, the king. After his followers have danced away, the king of the leprechauns realizes he can lead best by following, and leaves, forgetting his beautiful scepter. He forgot his beautiful scepter? Well, we just better get the scepter then. Take scepter. Eagerly you pick up the scepter. And that right there, my friends, I believe to be the magic shield. You take the magic shield and carefully put it in your pocket. Well, let's look at the shield. It probably looks kind of cool. It is made from titanium and edged with emeralds. So, let's get out of here. I don't think we can get out. I don't think there's any way to climb out of the hole. So we'll just have to go up these stairs. Stairs. Stairs are the strangest thing. Or not the strangest, but one of the most annoying things sometimes in King's Quest. Because they are just so annoying. Because you have to go at an angle to go up them. I mean, according to Alice in Wonderland, mushrooms make you small, right? So let's eat the mushroom because that's probably the only thing that could make us small enough to go through that door. As soon as you swallow the first bite, you have this strange shrinking feeling. It's true. You are now no bigger than a mouse. Look at that little cute guy. Isn't he amazing? That actually, I think this is really funny, the little tiny version of Graham. You feel a stretching sensation. Oh, you're back to your original size. Alright, back to my original size. Back to my original size. Back to my original size. Or maybe not. Okay, over here. And, oh look, we crossed this before, but then we were going upward. Now, we're going across. Across the lake. Yeah. So, just to the other side. And keep going. And, this looks like a nice place. Let's walk up. Let's look at the flowers. What a pretty bed of wildflowers. Let's look at the ground. Let's plant our beans here. This seems like a good place to plant the beans. The beans immediately sprout roots that reach deep into the fertile soil. Leaves unfold themselves to the warm, loving sun, and a rumbling is felt, and a mighty beanstalk now stretches up to the sky. Now, this is an epic beanstalk, 3 screens tall. It's also one of the hardest things in the game, but I am just so skilled at King's Quest that I can climb it in just about a minute. No, not really. I can't. The reality is it took me about 5 or 6 minutes to climb it, but because of my editing superpowers, to you it only took a minute or so. But I actually fell off about 20 times and died and had to restore the game and save the game. And anytime I stop, like right there, or right about right there when I stopped, that's because I had to save the game. But now I'm going to climb to the top. Let's walk across this way, over, and oh look, there's some sort of land up in the clouds. I guess that's typical for magic beanstalks, to take you to a land in the clouds. So yep, walk over to the right and down. Down, 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 down. Actually, we don't need to go down. We'll just go straight across. Yep. So, just, there's one thing that is without fail in lands at the top of Beanstalk. And that one thing is a giant. Thankfully, the giant should leave us alone because of the magic shield, or he might just ignore us entirely behind this tree. There are a few ways to get past this giant, including the invisibility ring, but you actually get more points if you just sit behind this tree and wait for him. I'll just talk a little about King's Quest while we're waiting. Yes, so I told you a little bit about the origins of the game, but what you probably don't know is there were 7 other King's Quest games. Oh, what luck! The huge giant fell fast asleep. He's snoring. Let's steal the chest from him. Very carefully, you slip the magic chest from the sleeping giant's arms. Thank you, Mr. Giant, for your chest. Now let's go down. And just get away from that giant, because he kind of scares me. And across this way, to the right, some more. Over to here. There is a hollow in that tree, as you can clearly see. Can you rhyme with me? No, okay, maybe not. Let's look. Tree. Its trunk has a large hole in the base. Let's look in the hole. You notice a sling in the hole in the tree. Let's get the sling. You reach into the hole and pull out the leather sling. Sweet, well, maybe, we could have also come over here and killed the giant with the sling and those smooth round stones that we found by the pebbles that we found by the edge of the river. But although that is very Goliath and David and Goliath like, we choose not to do that for some reason. So, let's walk down this staircase and see where it leads us. Yep. Down the stairs. It's funny that there would be a stairway up to a land in the clouds where there's absolutely nothing to do up there besides kill a giant. But if you don't guess if Rumpelstiltskin guy's name correctly, he gives you a key which leads to a door. And that door can be used to get into the staircase if you didn't get the beans. So, yep. And we climb down the stairs. Now let's go out here. Out the door. Let's close the door. So let's go down. We are almost done with the game. Because we got this chest, this shield, where am I? The mirror, all the extra items that have absolutely no purpose in this entire game. So that's about it. Nothing else to do in this game. Let's go to the right over here to the castle and Claim our reward. Down. Yep. And over this way. Across the bridge. Down. Across. Go up back into the castle, as we saw previously. Open doors again. The huge doors swing open slowly. Again. Walk up. The light from the oil lamp is rather dim in the dark interior of the castle. Sometimes I just like to speed up this game a little bit. Let's walk up to King Edward. And let's bow to the king. When you bow to King Edward, his pleased smile warms you. You move aside as the king steps from his throne. As you approach the throne, the king himself rises to commend you for a job well done. "Oh, oh!" the king proclaims in pain. From the seemingly lifeless king you hear these words. "Well done, Sir Graham. You have been a good and faithful servant. Your reward is well deserved. My kingdom is now yours." With these words, King Edward the Benevolent dies. The experiences of your quest will be invaluable to you as you begin your reign as King of Daventry. Well, thank you for playing King's Quest. From Canon Roberta Williams, Sol Ackerman, Chris Iden, Jeff Stevenson, Mark Crow, Bob Bailu, Michael Knight, Susan Lee, Russ Truelove, and Larry Weissenborn. What a great feeling to finally be King Graham instead of Sir Graham. Alright, everybody. We got 159 points out of 158. That's pretty good, I think. And that's the end of the game. So, come back next time for King's Quest 2. And I will see you then.